Greetings and welcome back, Dungeoneers, to Guild of Dungeoneering, where, in the last episode, we said goodbye to both Moonfox and Victor. Both apprentices both earned us staggering amounts of gold in their stay. Victor's stay very short, but very profitable for us. And in this episode, we are going to go out with something other than an apprentice, and we're actually going to be going to the lovely loot quest. Chest full of treasure. Once again, well, actually we could go there, or we could go to Loot Embro's treasure chamber. There's that too. You know what? It's been a little while since I've taken out a bruiser, so come on then, Stefan. Let's go Loot Embro's treasure. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. There we go. Enter dungeon. Now, that fire elemental over there that killed Victor, that is the same one, by the way. It's not just a fire elemental. It is the fire elemental. We must seek revenge against it. Oh my lord. Level 2's against us already. I'm not going to fight against level 2 straight away. We're going to fight against level 1 so that we're level 2 at the very least. I mean, we've got a little bit of extra health right now, but we haven't got a very diverse deck. Hey, get out of my treasure chamber! No. Absolutely not. I'm going to place this down so I've got a way out. Now, spiders are fantastic opponents for a bruiser because a bruiser is primarily melee, and spiders are fragile, which means that they frail, which means they take extra damage from melee attacks. Just go with the get out. I'll actually do this one. It's not going to do too much. We'll still do 1 damage, but it'll heal through it. It's going to try and block us. There's nothing we can do here, which is a bit of a shame. So just use I, since it's the least functional of all the cards that I'm going to lose there. We still did 1 damage because it can't block the extra damage it was taking. I again. It'll heal through 1 of the damage. I mean, this is not particularly a good setup for us. This one is, though, because I can block its physical attack from the neurotoxin and still do 2 damage effectively to the spider here. And then it took an extra damage. Okay. Oh, wow. Troll femur. The one thing I was searching for with Victor's run. But the reason I wanted the troll femur was simply for the growth. I ended up with a better staff for a mage, because troll femur also comes with crush 2 as standard, but does have stupidity. So now we're level 2, we can take on level 2 enemies. Those zombies are still a little bit strong, honestly. Let's grab a little bit more gear before we start taking on the first enemies. We don't need extra stupidity. We're already stupid. I guess we could take on this one. If I lay this down, though, we're definitely going there. Which is the problem. Let's place this one down and end turn. Give us something to bash, mate. You... That's so bad. We'll fight another spider. I want some basic gear before I go up against a ghost, but then we'll fight a ghost. Thankfully, that ghost has lost 1 health because we built up the dungeon around it before we placed it. Alright, give us some heavy hitters. There we go. So 3 damage straight off the bat. It's going to heal 1 of them, so it'll only take 2. Followed up then by an unblockable 2 damage, while it gives us 1. And finished off with 2 damage, even though it can't do anything back to us. And of course, Spiky did that extra bit of damage before. Really? Wow. Okay, fine. I guess we're going up against this imp over here. Or maybe we're not. It seems, I guess, that the lure of these enemies is much, much higher. And a new room, I guess. So maybe a new room has at least 1 draw ability. That's good to know. Right, I've got nothing to block that, but I can basically heal through it. Even though you'll do the same. So, no, we'll do 1-1. You've got less health, so I don't need to worry about that too much. Right, I'll heal through your damage while doing 1 to you. Do an unblockable 1 damage. And then I just need to do 1 damage again. Unfortunately, you're going to heal through it, which is quite a pain. So I'll just use nice try chump to avoid him being able to drain at all. And because I blocked completely, it was spiky and killed him. Not bad. None of these I really want, honestly, but of them all, I'll take the holy because it's a heal. Growth would be the better one there, though, by far. Now, at this point, we can go up against you. So it's 1, 2. We want to build this up. 3, 4. I just need something above you and then something there, and I will have reduced your health by 1. There we go. Okay, we've got 1 spark. I'll heal through it. Go ahead with the rekindle. Fiery weapon. There's not a lot I can do there. I'll just take 2 damage. It'll take 1. Still puts me in a much stronger position overall. 2 strong blocks there, though. That's not quite nice. And an unblockable card. Oh, okay. Never mind. Now, it's been a little while since I've played with a bruiser, so I'm not as good at remembering that it has the spiky trait, but I will try to do so. But that's brought us up to a decent amount of health there. We could fight this fire elemental before hitting the ghost. The Bandito is perhaps one of the easier level 3s, and I've got a dead end specifically for fighting Banditos in. But we do need to ensure that this one has got... Actually, we'll use this at the top. That it's got a -1 on its health. There we go. Okay, right. Let's place... I could fight a zombie. They're kind of rough, though. But they do have decay. Got a lot of health. Sure. I'll place it above you. With the gold as well. And then I kind of want to try and bring us over in that general direction. I should have placed down that dead end while I had the chance. They don't come up too often. They're good places to fight those banditos, as we've seen before. Okay, we'll open up with a slam. Yeah. That'll bring us down very close to a winning point. That's quite nasty. We'll use bash here. And then, as long as it doesn't have a block... it kind of does, in a way. We'll just block its damage, then. And the spiky will finish him off. Okay, now then, of all of these, I actually do quite like this hat, because it really builds to the bruiser's ability to block damage. And following up, tattered mail, wow. Blocks all, and you get 1 extra card. That is amazing. You'd end up with stupidity too, but wow, that's amazing. Yeah, we're going with that. Nothing we can do about that one. That is just absolutely fantastic. Right, finally a bandito. And another area that we can find in. Please be good. No, okay, then we're not going there. Okay, now it's got the decay, so every 2 damage in a turn deals 1 extra damage. So if I can block all incoming damage and do some damage, it'll take an extra 1 on top. So we'll use this one first, so it takes 3 damage. We'll take 1, but it'll take 2 effectively because it'll heal through it. It's going to try and block us, so we'll counter with an unblockable card. And that's actually quite nasty. We'll use get out of here. Come on, Brace, we need you. We need you quite badly at this point. Oh my goodness. That's terrible. Okay, well, it's going to heal and do damage to us, which is A horrible situation to be in. Finally, we've got you. Right, we'll block, so we'll be spiky. You'll take 2 damage because you did 1 damage to yourself, so you'll take 3 in total. We'll block all incoming damage. You'll take 1, plus we'll get an extra card. And then we'll block all the damage here. You'll do 1 damage to yourself. And that'll really be it for you. Because on the next turn, we'll finish this. Oh, sorry, no. 1 damage to him from himself. See, I thought we might be able to win it, but I couldn't see it in the cards. I forgot about the spiky again. It is really just a bane. We're not swapping any of that. Absolutely not. Okay, so we've got 1 gold card to lure someone into a fight. We're definitely going down here, so I may as well just place the gold card there then. There we are. There's not really much else that I want to do. I could connect up here right now. I'm not going to, though. Anywhere else I want to place it? I'll put it there. We want to go and fight that bandito, so I'm level 3 when I attack that zombie. Because as we saw, that zombie was actually kind of difficult. Wow. Okay, that's a nice gem to have. I like. Let's start turning it in this direction. And place down that glorious, glorious gem right about there. No offense, but give us something to do, yeah? And we could put a null down. We do need an offhand, so yeah, sure we will. And then we'll place some gold over there. We may as well. Is that going to be a good fountain? Now the Fury card is what I'm worried about, but we've got Brace. We've got Repel. We've got some very, very strong blocks here. Our spikiness will also add a little bit of extra damage there. Unfortunately, we can't block all of this damage, but we can reduce it to just 1. Whereas we'll end up doing 2. So now it's got Fury active. And there is nothing I can do to brace from that. That is quite unfortunate. So I'll heal through 1 of the damage it's going to do. And at this point, it really doesn't matter. Please give us an offhand. Nope. But a scimitar, not a bad one. It'll get rid of one of our stupidity cards. And it'll give us Blade 1 and Blade 2. Any unblocking attacks we could take out. Yeah, we'll go with scimitar because it focuses our deck a little bit more. Now, do we have any... Well, we've got 1 other dead end, but I don't want to use it because it's got a bad thing in it. Place a null down on this, I suppose. There we go. I'm not going to place another zombie, though. We'll place this one there. That one would be the perfect card to connect there, but we're not going to connect just yet because the moment I do, we're going to be summoned up there. If I'd had a diamond on this tile, I would have done it, but alas, no. Ye gads. Well, that's a good way to open up. And that's another good way to open up. That's not so great. We'll use this one. At the very least, we'll apply 1 damage. We'll use Oi here. Block all of its damage. Be spiky. And unfortunately, out come the big heavy guns, but we'll just use this one since it's unblockable. We'll take a load of damage there, but we'll survive. There we go. Okay, now we're seeing some good things. We would lose our stupidity. Really? Oh, that's fantastic, but we'd keep everything else. Yes, absolutely red mail it is. So we now only have Blade 2 and Armor 3, other than the main cards that we've got. Oh, that is really, really quite awesome. Unfortunately, I can't be certain about this card. Please be something good. Oh, thank goodness. I really wasn't sure about that one. Okay, well, in this case, we're just going to drop down these gems and start building our way over there, I think. We want to get to that point next. If we die to this null, I'm going to cry. I will literally weep. I can just make a connection here, honestly. But I'll put another bandito down and another gem. I'll lure myself back down this way afterwards. Don't worry, we move 2 steps normally, so it'll be fine. We're now level 4, so I could actually pop a flame elemental there. This may kill us. You understand. But we've got to fight the flame elemental anyway, so... We really want some of those nice items. Got a lot of health here. Got a lot of very, very good cards for what we're trying to do. Yeah, we'll use this one to start off with. Just allow him to take 1 damage. Avoid discarding enemy cards. In fact, let's get an extra card. Allow him to take 2 damage here. Oh, sorry, 3 damage because we're spiky as well. And then block all incoming damage and win the fight. Nulls are not much of a problem for us anymore. Really, still no offhand. That's, quite frankly, rubbish. Okay, we'll just take gold. We'll allow Stefan to continue building up our fantastic collection of gems. I'm not fighting against a bear owl, not with Fury. There we are, and we can just connect this up. I'm fairly certain... No! I was going to say, I'm fairly certain that a quest objective which has a lure of 2 won't matter. But no, apparently it does. Apparently it absolutely matters in every possible measurable way. Well, in that case, I may as well just connect that then. See which one he goes for. Oh man, there's 2 giant gems and a sack of gold that I'm not going to get now. It's ridiculously frustrating. Yeah, what do you think you're looking at, Fire Elemental? I'll bash you. Swear on me mum. Alright, that's kind of nasty. Okay, we'll build up a slice. Now, the thing is, we're built for deflecting physical attacks, not magical attacks. No, I'll save that. We'll use dice. Just keep trying to apply more damage than it's applying. Yeah, sure, we'll be spiky here. Fantastic. Okay, there we go. +1 health and fire 2 straight off the bat. Okay, I'm much happier with this now. Much happy with this. Let's just add fire elementals everywhere. Opportunity for more gold that I can just lay along the path where I'm going. In fact, actually putting one there was a bit of a bad idea. Because I'm not going to be able to put the gold anyway. I'll bear that in mind that even with a diamond, which has a technically higher draw value than this, it's a quest objective. So, it'll pull me in. Unblockable? Fine. We'll just do more damage. That's a bit of a pest, but we'll win with a Flame Lash. I think that may well be the only quick skill that we've got. Wow. We would add Tenacious, which means that we can only be killed on 1 HP. We would also add Shield Wall, which is armor 4. Block all physical damage, +1 physical. Oh, sorry, +2 physical on the next physical attack. Yes, considering almost all of our attacks are physical. Losing the 1 health for that and gaining Tenacious, absolutely worth it. There is no universe in which that isn't a worthwhile exchange. There we go. I'm not going to place down an owlbear. We may end up with 2 nice things out of this. 2 nice gems. I don't really think we need any different gear. I don't think I've got any gear that would be better than this, other than swapping, for example, Blade with Crush. Is about the only thing I'd be able to do. Right, we'll do 2 dice. No, actually, we'll just go with Slice, just in case he does have an unblockable attack. Yes, he does. Fantastic. So we'll gain extra damage on our unblockable. So he's going to do 2 to us. 2 to him. So he can take 3 damage. The fire animal takes 4. And then he burned to death. Fantastic. Spear, yeah, ooh. That's about the only thing that I would actually go for. Well, about the only thing, but I actually like having the extra damage we've got, so we'll just take the gold here. Kind of banking on being able to get out of here with the cars that we've got. So I'm just going to start laying down the really nice loot now. There we go. We should be able to get through this one without too much trouble now. I've got a dead end that I can place. May as well. I'm not going to place another iron elemental. There's no point. I really shouldn't have placed that one, honestly. If this one kills me, then it's hubris that kills me and nothing else. With Tenacious, that burn will kill me no matter what. So we'll open up with Slice. We've got a lot of high damage cards, which is very nice to see. We'll block all of its damage, allow it to take one, and then burn as well. We'll take one as well, though. Then counter, we'll take 1, 2 in total, but it'll take 3, so it's fine. Just take the gold. How I wish I could place these golds down on us. Alas, I cannot. Put the gold everywhere. Gold for everyone. Gold, gold, everywhere. Not a drop to drink. Minted! Well, we would be if you pick up all these bloody giant gems, Stephen. You could be coming back to the guild with like 200 gold after this, but no. We'll block all damage. We can't really... Well, we could have done a little bit of damage, but I'm okay with just blocking it and getting extra. We'll use Repel to block all of this damage, allow it to take a load more damage, because it took 1 from my Spiky, 1 from its minus health on the headbutt, and because it's got Decay, because it had taken 2, it took a third. There's not a lot we can do here, but I can force it to take 4 damage in total by doing 2 myself. It took 1 from the anger from the headbutt, which meant it was its Decay finished it off, and we'll just finish it off with an Oi. We'll just finish it off by shouting at it. Fantastic. There we go. Just take the gold. And there we are.
Hurrah, hurrah, a victory. That was so quick you made it look easy.
Quick?
Another happy tale in our short story, if not a little bit violent, and not for the queasy.
Oh, I thought you were going to go into something with gory there, but I guess you kind of did in a tangential way. But yes, Stephen, you could have come back with like 200 gold. We would have been so close, like 100 gold away from getting one of our ultra new Dungeoneers. Stephen, why? But oh well, it's my fault. I at least now I know, never bank on being able to lure someone away from a quest objective with something that's just of a higher value. They will not care for it. But on that note, I think I'm going to wrap this episode up there. I do hope you're enjoying. I would welcome any feedback you might have, and I hope you will be joining us in the next episode. But until then, and as always, do take care.
This is the Guild of Dungeoneering. On a quest we're never veering. Oh, to be a Dungeoneer, swimming in pools of gold. This is the Guild of Dungeoneering. All the monsters keep appearing. Oh, to be a Dungeoneer, whose stories will be told.